Hey y'all, and welcome back to another video by UmbrasDarkness. In today's video, we have a couple of scatterings of things that we're going to be doing. We're going to talk about the population trick for those that don't know it. We're going to talk about why you want to push to Queen 25 as soon as possible, and how I would manage build day after that. And then we're going to talk about my final opinions on the new edition of the crystal mine right here and how I feel about all that. So first up, the population trick. So your feeding grounds is super important. You want to keep your population up because the most important resource as you get older is honeydew. As you can see, I have a bunch, but on kill event day every other Sunday I go through almost all of it. It's really good that we get it back. But as you can see, the efficiency is affected by population. This is the only one where efficiency is affected by population. Every other one, as you can see, is affected by fungus supply. So fungus supply is obviously really important, and I just put out a video about it. But your feeding grounds is what controls your population levels, whereas your fungus is controlled by your leaf cutters and by your supreme native fungi and your native fungi for those that have the light contract. So if we look at my feeding grounds and I look at supply, I have 10 days at level 24. And for some people that don't know this trick, that's going to seem like a lot. So what I do is I landlock my cocoons right here, my work ant nests, sorry, the ones that produce population, my work ant nests. I landlock those. If I unlock those and I click on supply, it'll be more familiar to those that don't know the population trick, and it'll be 16 hours and 51 minutes. That's super icky. That's not what I want. I want to have as much as possible. So again, all I do is I take all of my worker nests. So you get 8 by the time you're Queen 25. You get 8. And as you can see, I literally just landlock them like that. So I just fill in all of the tunnel gaps that connect them. And then because I like them to look pretty, I fill the soil in with those gaps too, so that way it matches the rest of the exterior. And again, this doesn't affect the production at all. It sees that it's at max population right here and everything else. As you can see, because I have the population buildings landlocked, it says it's at 27,500. This is important to note because if for whatever reason I couldn't get on in the next 10 days and 2 hours, that population would drop below 0, and I would have to, or would drop to 0, and I would have to unlandlock them, and resupply meat and water. So that is the side effect. Like if you miss 10 days for whatever reason, you forget about it, or something comes up and you need to take a break, like my wife is taking a mental health break from the game. That's what you need to do. Okay, so the second thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is Queen 25 and the point that I'm at. So, as you can see, I have a bunch of resources. I have 2.3G meat, I have 1G plants, I have 379 mil wet soil, and I even have 120 mil sand. And this is coming out of Evolution Day, you guys. And the reason that is because I have maxed out all of the evolutions that don't require creature remains. So I can only do so many evolutions on Evolution Day. Well then, Umbras, if you're maxed out on evolutions, why wouldn't you just go super ham into buildings? Well, you guys, I'm glad you asked. Creature remains are so important to be able to level up your evolutions that you need to extend your build days as long as possible. Once you finish build day, once all of your buildings are maxed, you have 100, or like every building is level 25, build day goes away. You can't get points. That means you miss out on 2 orange eggs every build day, and that also means that you miss out on creature remains, and you get 7,000 creature remains at Queen 25 with double rewards. To put that into perspective, if I were to go to ant hill development, and I were to look at the pack for $100, there's only 4,800 creature remains. So I'm getting over $100 worth of creature remains a day at Queen 25 for getting 9th chest. You guys, I don't know how else to convince you to push to Queen 25 as soon as possible. And then for build day, specifically for build day, do not go past 9th chest. You get to 9th chest, alright, buildings are done. Now, of course, like if you just got to Queen 25 and you need to get your carrier building to level 25, or you need to get your evolution fungi to level 24 for T9s, or level 25 for T10s, I understand, right? But as a general rule of thumb, you should be getting to Queen 25, you should be unlocking your T9, T10 troop area buildings, and then you should only be getting 9th chest on build day, because creature remains are so limiting and so important. So that's how I treat it. That's what my argument is. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, jump in the Discord. It's starting to get a little bit more lively. A lot of people asking about special ants today due to hatch day. So please come on down. Let us help you out. Let us help you try to understand these videos that I'm making. Finally, the last thing that I want to talk to you guys about is this crystal mine, my final takes on it. I actually really like it, you guys. I'm going to be honest. The mine store isn't too overpriced, I don't think. My most important things that I would recommend buying is maximum amount of advanced DNA, and then as much DNA as you can a day after you've bought all 4 tiers of T2 Sentinel genes. Once you've bought all this, which in order to buy max of this is only 3,000, and this is 4,000, so 7,000 crystals a day, then you can start buying gene factors, 1, 2, or 3, whatever you have extra. I make roughly like 10, 11,000 crystals a day, so that's my plan with how I purchase. Adjust it accordingly for you guys. But I have a feeling that genes are going to start getting costly to start up. So my level 3 genes already cost 50. And if they go in the form of cells, right, it's going to look at advanced DNA in order to get from 5 to 6. And it's going to be 250 advanced DNA. And you only get 4 a day. So I would personally start buying advanced DNA if you can. And if you're at mine level 5, that's all I'm at. I'm at mine level 5. That seems to be pretty easy to do as long as you're active. Again, my wife is taking a mental health break for the game, or she quit. We're not really sure, but do what needs to be done in order to take care of yourself, guys. I am really starting to enjoy this game. I think the Crystal Mine was a great addition. I love the PvP. There's still some bugs with it. Some of the skills aren't working properly. Some of the additions of Ant Combat, skill 3, 4, and 7 aren't working perfectly. But I really like that there is resource-free PvP every day. And if you guys aren't aware, even if someone hits you off your Crystal Mine, you still get 100% of what you gathered. Just the revenge right here, right? This battle report, rival list, all you're getting is you're getting an additional amount, right? So you're getting 120% of what you mined. So don't fret it too much. I think it's really, really cool. I think it's really important. For my light spenders, right? If we go to jeans, this $5 pack is obviously amazing. This $10 pack is pretty good. I'm never going to recommend a $50 pack in this game. It's just not who I am. But I think that this $5 pack is super good. I think it'll give you a huge head start on jeans. So, alright, you guys. Final note, there are 1,400 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. So, I can't begin to thank you guys. I'm gaining about 100 YouTube subscribers a week, streaming a game about ants. That's insane to me, you guys. So thank you. The code word is going to be mental health. I think it's really important for people to understand that this is just a game, and sometimes you need to take a step back and make sure that you're not suffering yourself or that other people aren't making you suffer. For those that are personal to me, know that my wife leaving the game came with a lot of internal drama in the game, including her account getting stolen. So I just make sure that you're taking care of yourself. And if you're the type of person to steal an account or to bully someone that's already suffering from mental health issues and has said that they're leaving the game because of that, I wish you the best of luck and hope you never talk to me again. And please unsubscribe from me. I don't want you in my community. So again, the code word for 1,400 subscribers is going to be mental health. I love you guys. You guys rock. As always, you can catch me in the YouTube comments. I'm trying to be active in there. You can catch me on my Discord server. Tristan is giving away great advice today for Special Ant Day. So please come on in. Feel free to @ me. Feel free to @ someone until they say don't. You guys, the community is starting to develop. Be sure you're a part of it. Or you can find me, worst case scenario, as I always say, server 174. Thank you guys. Stay humble, stay happy, stay hungry. And next time, bye y'all.